Hello, today we are going to learn about WIPO, WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization, which is located in Geneva, Switzerland. Uh, till date, there are 193 member countries and 250 are observer. You might have questioned that what is WIPO and what is UN? UN means it is United Nations. After World War II, this word was coined by the President Franklin Roosevelt. He firstly used this name of these United Nations. Just at the time, or you may say at the end of this World War II in 1st January 1942. United Nations, it is an intra-governmental organization that its main aim is to maintain international peace, security, to develop friendly relationship among the nations which achieves international cooperation and a center for harmonizing the actions of the nation. Its headquarters, which is located at New York, it was founded in 24th October 1945. Its official language is Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian. Its subsidiaries are World Health Organization and so many. At present, its General Secretary is Antonio Guterres, and the founder of these United Nations is United States, India, United Kingdom, Brazil, and Australia, and several countries. So this is all about United Nations. Our today's topic is WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization. It is a specialized agency of United Nations, which is dedicated to ensuring the rights of creators and owners of intellectual property. Which are those intellectual property we know, that is copyright, patent, trademark, trade secret. All these are protected worldwide by WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization. In this photograph, if someone has its innovation, they can just share their knowledge. If consider there is a no sharing of the innovation, what will happen? Nowadays, whatever things we are enjoying, that is only due to the innovation. And this WIPO, it gives protection for such kinds of innovation in terms of copyright, patent, trademark, and trade secret. In the year 1833, when Paris Convention was happened, and that Paris, the roots of this WIPO has been initiated in that Paris Convention. Now let us look at the history of this WIPO. What happened in Vienna in the year 1873, some of the exhibitors, they refused to participate, to share their ideas to the world. Why? Because they were afraid that their ideas would be stolen and exploited commercially in other countries. That's why they refused to participate in this conference. And that's why this new organization was established. That organization is known as BIRPI, that is, which is just preceder of this WIPO. BIRPI was an international organization. It was set up in the year 1893. It administer the Berne Convention for the protection of the literary and artistic work, and Paris Convention for the protection of industrial property. That's why what we can say that before the establishment of WIPO, there was existence of BIRPI. And why BIRPI was formed? Because few of the exhibitors, they failed to participate in conference. That's why this BIRPI was established. Why BIRPI was established? Just it is an international organization set up for the protection of Berne Convention and Paris Convention. In the year 1970, this BIRPI was merged and it becomes the WIPO. In the year 1974, the WIPO becomes a specialized agency of United Nations. United Nations means what? Just now we talked about that at the first slide. That is about United Nations. And now it is become a specialized agency of the United Nations. Now, WIPO undertaken the development cooperation in developing countries to give advice to them, furnishing the documents and several things. As far as India is concerned, India has become a member of WIPO in the year 1975. Whatever the building you are observing in this photograph, this is the building of WIPO and which is located in the Switzerland. And Switzerland which is located in the European Union. Now let us discuss about functions of the WIPO. What are the functions of WIPO? It provides services for international application of industrial property rights. You may just overlook these kinds of photograph. Exchange, share intellectual property information among the member countries. It gives what? Technical support, technical assistance for to the other countries. It resolves the disputes. It states that it resolves the disputes which happens while sharing of these kinds of information or by infringement of these kinds of law. So that's why WIPO was established by the convention in the year 1967 and which came into force in the year 1970. Now, the WIPO undertakes development, cooperation for developing countries through advice, training and furnishing of the documents. Another important functions of this WTO, it is just after the agreement which was made between WIPO and WTO and it came into force in the year 1st January 1996. What this agreement states that this agreement provides cooperation in the which area? For the sharing of the technical knowledge, notification and access to the national laws, regulation, translation of the natural laws, implementation of the procedure for the protection of national emblems. This is a kind of national emblem of India. The agreement between WIPO and WTO was concluded in the year 1995. And WIPO has promoted the interaction among the different stakeholders at the national level to include, say for example, health, agriculture, science and technology. So these are important functions of the WIPO. In the next lecture, we will discuss about what are the differences between TRIPS and WIPO. Just overlook this WIPO. WIPO, this is a specialized agency of United Nations. These are important functions, that is sharing of knowledge, technical support, then resolving of the disputes. All these are the functions of this WIPO. This is in brief about WIPO. For more details, you may go through the website of this WIPO as well as WTO for more details. Thank you very much for listening this lecture. In the next topic, we will discuss about what are the differences between WIPO and